Conductive education is a specialist form of education, and it links therapy and the education together to help children and adults with any neurological problem resulting in a movement disorder. I got involved with NICE in 1987. Just as the charity was starting. It had formed the year before. The idea was to bring conductive education from Hungary to the UK. At that time, many families were travelling over to Hungary and they wanted it available for people here.
Degree turn, a clockwise turn, okay?
I was quite young. I think I was about 5 when I started, till about the age of about 11. It enabled me to express myself through movements that I couldn't do without conductive education. I work at the Donk Sanctuary in Sutton Park. The work there is quite manual. I got to do things like stretching exercises and balance exercises when I was here, and it really benefited me because I was able to express them.
To the left, 2, back to the middle, 3, and put it down, 4.
With anybody who's got a movement disorder, the world's quite a bewildering place. You don't quite know what you can do, where you can go, what sort of services you can have, and what you can expect from yourself. What conductive education does is it gives the person an idea of what they're capable of, what they can achieve, what their potential is, so they can actually take life and take control over life themselves and say, this is what I want to do, and these are the services I can access to help. So it's supporting them in more than just giving them movement skills, but actually giving them a zest for life and understanding of what they can achieve.
Good. Make sure your knees over your ankle.
Well, Aaron's been coming here since he was 11 months old, so in the early days when we first got the diagnosis, it was a very difficult time. And NICE has made the journey so much more bearable. It's just another massive part of our lives, really. Couldn't imagine being without them.
I like maths because I like learning about telling the time and learning about money as well.
My year 10 work experience, we had to choose a place, and I chose this place. I had a glowing reference after my year 10 work experience, and ever since then I've trained to want to be a conductor. I suppose having cerebral palsy myself has helped. Having physiotherapy throughout my whole life, I've always wanted to give something back and to show others that, you know, we can achieve something. So you've got a different range of children in the group, and what you need to do is think about how that individual will fit in a group, see what they can do and set them challenges. So, you know, it's not about what they can't do, it's about taking what they can do and improving that, being able to give them the independence to do things for themselves, like getting changed, feeding themselves. The best thing is seeing a child do something for the very first time. That gives you a lot of happiness, and it gives you pride in the job that you do, and the pride as well for the child that they've accomplished something. So a child walking without any aids for that first time is immense. That's why I come here every day. That's why I do what I do.
1, 2, 3.
Conductive education is quite a small field, and that's partly because it sits in the voluntary sector. So there's lots of little charities working in this system. Conductive Education Awareness Week is helping people out there to know that it exists, that it's available for people, and showing really the size of provision that is available across the UK for people. So it's bringing everybody together and saying, actually this system is different. It's something that can offer people things that other systems can't. So it's a chance just to showcase that.
I'd ask anyone that supports conductive education to get involved with what they do.
Help us spread the word of conductive education through Awareness Week.
To raise the awareness of conductive education and the benefits it brings to the people that have movement disorders.
Our services are mainly based in Birmingham, but we also run services in Cheltenham, Coventry, and we're going to set up in Bromsgrove as well. Our idea is that we don't want our services to only be accessible to people who can get to us. We want to go to them. We had a car which enabled our staff to go out to do that. That car's now died, and what we need is a new car so that we can take our equipment and our staffing out to help the people who really need it. So if you could please help us to achieve that, that would be amazing.